Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Come on in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for waiting for me. I really appreciate you. And yes, this is the new moon in Capricorn. And if you're a fellow Capricorn, feel free to drop that in the chat. Let us know where you are in the world and if you can hear me okay. I mean, that's what's really important here. And let me know as well if you've got your candle ready. Maybe you have some other tools, some cards, some bowls, some healing frequencies, some sound, maybe some music of some type. You got your cards, you got your smudge, whatever it happens to be, bring it in. There's no right or wrong. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And take a moment to fully arrive wherever you are. Soften your shoulders. I know we tend to do this a lot, especially if we're sitting or we're on a computer or a phone. And if you are on your phone, maybe you could put it somewhere where you're not like this. We want to have proper posture as much as possible. And if you're like, you know what? I don't even want to watch this. I just want to listen to Christine's voice. Then lie down. There's no right or wrong way. So again, coming into this space, we're just going to clear. So if you've got your smudge of choice, again, it can be anything you want. Sometimes when I don't have my sage with me, my white sage, I'm burning a bay leaf. Yes, a bay leaf. Go try it. It's actually a lot of fun. It crackles when you burn it. And let me know what you think. Anyways, unclench your jaw and allow your breath to slow. This is a space for grounding, reflection, and conscious beginning. And how is everyone's new year going? We in the Northern Hemisphere tend to, oh, Happy New Year. It's a new calendar year. Actually, we're still in hibernation. And the mystics and the seers know that the real beginning starts in the spring, right? When everything is fresh, when everything is new, when everything is renewing and beginning and growing. So it's not the new year, my friends. I mean, and I think that's why maybe we put too much emphasis on new year, new me, new year resolutions. And then when it doesn't happen, we're quite disappointed. We get angry at ourselves. We tend to do a bunch of things. And if you happen to be very critical of yourself and you don't speak to yourself in a loving way, I wouldn't recommend it. So, and there are a few people in the chat here. Let me know where you are in the world and what seeds you are planting tonight. And I'm also going to bring in a Reiki box, which, you know, this is where you can put your new moon seeds, your new moon, your growth, because intention means is to, you have the idea, the vision, the creative spark. And then it turns into intention. And that means your heart is aligned with everything else, mind, body, spirit. And then you let it go. That's the key of manifestation. It's not, I have to push, I have to grind, I have to pray all the time. Sure, go ahead and pray. But if you are too attached, that's what it is. Attached. Attached means you're snagged. Attached means ego. Attached means it will only happen by these conditions that I am going to control. Yes. The mind, the ego, loves to control. I want to segue into a thread I caught this morning of someone saying, how do you trust or how do you find an Akashic records reader when everyone is an Akashic records reader? I'm putting this in parentheses. And then they are, or they're referred by someone who does Reiki, and then they claim to know to do all these things, and then their prices are really high and the service is terrible, or we get scammed. And I'm just like, I got a couple words for you: boundaries and self-care. You should not be, there's also a lack of trust, meaning you've been burned before. That's what I read in that thread. So I basically just gently reflected back what they were saying. They don't have trust. They've been burned before. They've been scammed. They don't believe that there is a higher power. That there is something more powerful than themselves. Something that in many times in my life, I had no words for. It was a feeling. It was an experience. It was a miracle. And we've got to get back to that, to being, we are miracles. We are co-creative. We are creations of the higher power, whatever that happens to be for you. But you have to believe in something, because if you don't, you will fall for everything. And I think the biggest piece is to believe in yourself. So how about that? Hi, Linda. Nice to see you. Linda's in Calgary. So am I. All right. So we are going to move into working with this new moon energy in Capricorn. It is an energy of commitment, structure, long-term vision. I like to use big picture thinking, but that is my picture thinking mind. Now, I don't know if you followed Temple Grandin, an amazing soul. Go look her up. Has written probably 20 books. I've got a bunch over here. But what she talks about, how there are 4 different thinkers in the world. Did you know Einstein and Steve Jobs were picture thinkers? Meaning they get the picture in their mind. You can call it clairvoyance. Yes, that's my number 1. You get the picture, and then you can see it. But then you need someone who is a mathematician to put it all together. But they don't have the foresight to see what goes on. Now, think of NASA, think of astronomy. We're talking complex systems, but you need those types of thinkers to build, to architect, like an archetype, put things together in community, in co-creation. And no one has ever said that to me. I've never heard that explained to me before. And when it did, light bulb moment. And they're autistic as well. You know, on the spectrum, autistic, ADD, ADHD, neurodivergent, highly intelligent, highly intuitive. Anyways, we are going to talk about long-term vision, and it's not about forcing change. It's about choosing what we're willing to build with devotion, with the heart. And this new moon marks a reset point, a dark sky, a clean slate. Capricorn teaches us that true manifestation comes through responsibility and aligned action. And I talked about that earlier already. So the energy asks, what deserves your time? Time is something you cannot get back. Money, yes. Energy, possibly. Your consistency, your life force. So let me know in the comments, what deserves your time right now? What deserves your consistency right now? What deserves your life force right now? What deserves my time right now is things that make me smile, things that make me laugh, play, creativity, having fun. because Capricorns, we tend to be too serious, too methodical. So it's good to shake things up. And I guess that's what I'm saying is it's time to shake things up a little bit. And this new moon marks a reset point, like I had said. And Capricorn is the mystic sea goat, the goat, only for my ego, bridging spirit and matter. So as above, so below. This is a moment to bring your visions down into form. And what does that look and feel like? And it can be anything, but it tends to be writing, art, creative play. Like today, I went to 18T Wellness in Calgary. It just opened, and it's an 8. It has 8 multi experiences from cold plunge to red light therapy to a shower. You've got the shower with the charcoal and the vitamin D drip. Really cool. Massage chair. You can also bring in your own music, your healing frequencies, but it has vibrational therapy in the sauna. Pretty cool. I feel like $1,000,000. I mean, those are the things I'm more drawn to. The things that make you feel euphoric, like it's no drug can touch and shouldn't be able to. It's a natural high. So that's what we need to get back into. Linda's saying consistency and energy is her self-care. Restore her energy and also to be relaxed. Ooh, relaxed about outcomes. Ooh, I love that one. But it has to happen this way. And if it doesn't, I'll be, I get it. I do. As a fellow Capricorn and just as a human being, as we've been trained and shaped and molded and indoctrinated, whatever word you want to use. You get into the school system. Never liked school. Love college. That was fun, but it was private. And it wasn't your typical university frat garbage, all that other stuff. Anyways, so we have smudged the space. Now we're going to raise the vibrations. And again, you can use anything you like. Maybe it's essential oil, but I choose a naturally, sustainably sourced Palo Santo because the more that we're aware of these items, unfortunately, things get thrown out of balance. I need that Palo Santo. I need this. And we start clear cutting everything. So I guess just be mindful about where you're getting your product, jewelry, clothing. Is it sustainable? Who's making it? What country does it come from? Do they care for their employees? Do they take care of their people? These are all relevant. It's not just, oh, I need that. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just think you need that. Anyways, we've been trained and marketed to as well. So I'm also I'm asking our ancestors, our loved ones to please come in. And I'd like you to close your eyes and just imagine beautiful white light coming in, sparkles of pink love. We're asking our guides, our angels, our loved ones, and the collective consciousness to come into this space to not only protect us, but to reflect anything that needs to come forward, any messages that maybe we have been too distracted, too stressed, too noisy, not allowing for it to come in, not questioning it, not second guessing it, not needing to know where it came from, who, what, when, where, why, and how. We're going to let go of all those, and we're just going to welcome in spaciousness, pictures, clairvoyance, clairsentience, a feeling, clairalience, a smelling, clair hearing. You've got your auditory, you've got your feeling, you've got your knowing. There's so many. There's even psychometry, which is object based. So everybody has a stronger clair, 1, 2, or 3. Maybe you have all of them, doesn't matter. But there's usually 1 or 2 that tend to stick out a lot more. And they may come in form of music. That's one of my favorites. You know, I don't listen to the Rolling Stones, for example, but when I'm with a client, the song will come in. It'll come in. And I'm like, well, you need to go listen to the song because what's in the lyrics, there are messages for you. They're connected to a loved one that has crossed over. And there's a connection there. And it may not make psychic sense right now, but it will as you follow your journey. So at this time, just close your eyes if that feels safe. We're going to do some grounding breath work, which I love to work with, especially when you go into cold plunges. We tend to hold our breath, but we're going to learn not to do that. Those are pattern responses to stress, to trauma, fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. So inhale slowly through the nose and imagine breath traveling down into your hips, your legs, your feet. Exhale through the mouth, releasing tension into the earth. So inhale slowly through the nose. Imagine you're bringing this breath up through your feet, your knees, your hips, all the way up. And I want you to hold. And then let it go. And again, inhale slowly through the nose. Imagining breath traveling into your hips, your legs, and feet. Exhale through the mouth, releasing tension into the earth. And with each exhale, feel your body getting heavier and more supported. With each inhale, feel clarity rising. And imagine roots growing from the base of your spine, your root chakra, down into the soles of your feet, deep into the earth. They move past soil, stone, and memory, anchoring into something ancient and stable. We'll choose a shungite. It's a black stone that is suspended in the middle of the earth. It also protects you from EMF radiation, negativity. And imagine your roots wrapping around the shungite and bringing it back up to the bottoms of your feet. You are now grounded. And imagine bringing this energy up through your feet, your shins, your knees, your calves, your buttocks. And now bringing this up through your root chakra. We're clearing anything away. Bringing in Chokurei, 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 power symbol. Seihei, 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 the mental and emotional symbol. Daikomyo, 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 across all space and time. Going back 7 generations, going forward 7, bringing you back to the middle, clearing the root off, up to the sacral chakra, up to the solar plexus. Beautiful golden sun energy. I am. I am. Maybe even bringing your arms up and out. Maybe you just sun salutation. Maybe that's not something that you have in your wheelhouse, but it might be fun to bring in. Heart chakra, beautiful green spinning wheel. Not too fast and not too slow, in perfect rhythm and time with you. Bringing this up to your throat chakra. Now we're going to bring this up to the third eye. You may feel some pressure. You may want to put the tongue on the roof of your mouth to assist with this feeling, opening, and we're letting go of old stories, old patterns, people, places, and things that are no longer of the highest good, that do not come from love and light and peace and joy and abundance. Bye. Up to the crown chakra. This is your gateway or access point to the collective consciousness. Whatever you identify with, angels, guardian angels, runners, runner guides, God. And just imagine, now you've got this lightning rod of energy from being anchored to the earth with the shungite all the way up and out, way above your soul star chakra, way, way above. I mean, there are way more than 7 chakras in the body. But for now, we'll do 7. Maybe we're doing 9. We've got the earth, we've got the soul. Yes, okay, thank you. And now I want you to bring that energy back down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root. Now, that was a visualization. And the more that you visualize, the more that you will get picture type information, clairvoyant type of information. You may see colors, feel colors, know colors. It's amazing. And you're tapping into maybe unknown creative spaces because, oh, it's silly, or that's weird. Good. Get weird. Get silly. Have fun. Remember what it was like to be a child, and you would question everything, but then you would also be on the edge of play, of experience, of just having fun. And I want you to imagine a quiet mountain sky, one of my favorite places, or maybe it's a beach, maybe it's by the water, maybe it's in your garden. You are still, you are spacious, you are timeless. You are the bridge between earth and sky. Feet grounded, spine tall, heart open. From this place, ask yourself quietly, what am I ready to commit to? Whatever comes forward, that's the answer. What foundation wants to be built through me? And let this answer arise without forcing it. And it might not come right now. It may come in your dreams tonight or the next few days, because there's also a healing and clearing that went along with this. So it will take time. Just surrender and allow and trust. And it comes in quiet whispers. Sometimes it comes through conversation of someone else. Like today, I saw so many repeating numbers, and the day before, and I was like, I noticed. Okay, thank you. Whatever you're thinking about, whoever you're with, you're receiving these messages, make a mental note, but don't be so, oh, what does that mean? No, what is that? That's like 5 of Pentacles energy. That's like 5 of Swords energy. That's like, I don't believe, I don't trust. I have to know everything. No, you don't. So I'd like you to bring one intention to mind, not 10. Man, I used to do that. Do you got your list? Oh, yeah, I've got 20 things. Oh, that sounds, no, I can't do it. Just one. Phrase it clearly and realistically. Something you can tend to daily or weekly. And silently repeat, I commit to this with integrity. I allow this to unfold steadily. And I trust the process. And imagine this intention being placed into the earth like a seed. Like a seed. Now, when we plant seeds, we don't dig up the dirt and go, oh, is it growing? No, we let it go. We do our little things that water, whatever it is, weeds, but it's your planting, it's your garden space. And trust that the universe is supporting the growth. And now, if you have a piece of paper, or maybe you have little Post-its, or maybe you have a journal. Like, this is something that I created for my clients because gratitude is my only attitude. And gratitude changes everything. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because the more that you are grateful and thankful for what you have, even if you think you have nothing, the fact that you're alive and you're here right now, that's a miracle. And the more will come into your life. I've seen it happen for myself. So, and quite a few of friends, family, clients. So if you have a journal, you can write on one or, two of these. I have 3 questions. There might be one that sticks out more than the other. What am I ready to take responsibility for now? And I'll even put it in the chat just for fun. What structure would support my peace, especially in a world where it seems like it's full of chaos and strife and pure insanity? Truly. I mean, you can call this the new earth. You can call this the age of Aquarius. Capricorn is all about structures and yada, yada, yada. Well, it's all crumbling because Aquarius is the opposite. Aquarius is like, oh no, we love community and connection and out of the box thinking. And this is how it's going to go. And that's why you're seeing such crazy measures happening right now, because it's like they're holding on so tightly. And we're going to see more of this. That's all I'm going to say. So the more that you have practices like what we're doing today, if you can build this into your life every day, you've got to have self-care supportive practices. Boundaries are the foundation of self-care. So if you find people walk all over you and treat you like a doormat, you got to check yourself. Don't blame others, because there's an energy that you're giving off. Same with narcissists. There's an energy you are giving off to that person that says, I have so much empathy. I'm so kind. I'm so nice. Oh, perfect. I can take advantage of that person. No, not in this community. So if you want to share out of the journal prompts, like what you're ready to take responsibility for now, what structures would you want to support your peace, and what long-term vision deserves your devotion? Yes, thank you, ONJ, Olivia Newton-John. I'm hopelessly devoted. to you. All right. Yes, I can be cheesy sometimes. All right. I just wanted to show you this. Now, I had a bigger box. I had a wooden box. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a 3D printed Reiki box. But this is a Purdy's chocolate box. You can kind of see. I love chocolate. Anyways, I have the power symbol because I'm Reiki certified on the box to activate not only said crystals like this one, this beautiful crystal for your solar plexus, the citrine. To me, it looks like a dragon's head. And I work with dragons. Anyways, every new moon and every full moon, I will write, especially new moons, I will write a promise, a new intention, a new moon blessing. I also put money in here. And well, I've got money from around the world. Like my last trip, I was in, this is the Philippines, but I also have Canadian money. Like this one is from 6 months ago. I welcome in a new home, my own space. It's happening right now as we speak. Did I know it would happen in October? No. Was I worried about it? No, because worry takes away today's peace. So there's more. I mean, there's so many little notes in here. So I invite you to maybe create your own box. Do you have a sanctuary? Do you have a space where you pray, you meditate, you write, you chant, you sing, you dance? A sanctuary. Maybe that's your whole home. Maybe it's one spot in your home, but I feel it's super important to have your own space. A space that is you. You can call it a temple. You can call it an altar, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It could just be, like for me, it's part of my desk. And this is where the magic happens, right? And do you believe in magic? So if you have any questions about the Reiki box, if maybe you'd like to learn how to make one, I do have a free PDF that you can download and start designing. And I'd love to see them too. So I invite you to join my community as well. People are sharing a lot there and supporting each other, because in a world that feels not supportive and the total opposite, we need spaces where we can connect authentically and be ourselves and have no judgment more than ever. Places that we feel we belong and we don't need to fit into a box. And if you'd like to receive gentle, energetic support, you can place a hand on your heart and lower belly and allow yourself to receive, again, that grounding, that steadiness, that clarity. And remember, new moons don't demand instant results. They reward consistency. In a world of instant gratification, this is your invitation to chop wood and carry water like Buddha. And the Buddhists that are walking for peace in the United States, very much paying attention to that. And Loka the dog, so cute. And you should see the crowds. There's a reason for it. People want peace. People want community. People want love. People want connection. We are all human beings. We are not doings. Accountability and responsibility are very foreign to many people. And humility, being humble. So these small steps taken now carry enormous momentum. You are just in this waiting, surrender, grounding, serenity. It's like the waiting room of your life before spring comes in, and then things will really ramp up. I'm looking forward to February 15th. I have another live, but this is for the year of the fire horse. I've always loved Chinese astrology. I decorate and follow many of the traditions of feng shui. I very much love the reverence and the ceremony that they have for that. So we'll talk about the year of the snake in 2025 and how when the Chinese New Year starts, which is in mid-February, the lantern season, the year of the fire horse is a 60-year. It hasn't happened in 60 years. So this is monumentous type of energy. So I'm excited for that. And I want to thank you for showing up. If you'd like to share any intentions with me in the chat or ask questions, please stay with me. If you felt this was helpful, even if it's on the replay, feel free to send me a super chat as well and support my work, as I will host a private Q&A session. It means something that won't be live on YouTube. So you can bring all of your questions in. And I would be remiss to not pull a card or two for this new moon. We're going to start with the Light Seers Tarot. It's a beautiful, beautiful tarot deck. There are so many different types of tarot now. There's cat, there's raven, there's you name it, it's a tarot card, which is amazing. I mean, I don't think there should be really rules for anything. If it's creative and you're not hurting anyone and you're having fun. So we have got the Emperor. Look at this energy. Take that in. You tell me what this gentleman is thinking and feeling. He's got a pawn piece, for a chess piece. He also identifies with animal totems and spirit. He's sitting on the world, but he doesn't rule the world. This is a very confident, masculine type of energy. This is a major arcana as well. And the number 4 may be significant. It's my favorite number. But I also respect the indigenous peoples, the indigenous realms. 4 is sacred. It's a healing circle. They've got the 4 quadrants. So I always like to bring that in. Maybe your medicine wheel needs a tune-up or tuning as well. And again, Emperor energy is quiet confidence, not arrogant, not ego-based, not look at me. That's not that energy. But there's, when you meet someone, there's just something about them. That's this energy. A divine masculine, natural leader, structure, strategic, analytical. So I lead the circumstances in my world with confidence, harmony, and generosity. Yes, divine masculine. More of this energy and less of the other, right? What other energy are we seeing in the world? Is it toxic? And that's why you see people are becoming more aware of toxicity, of toxic energy, of narcissistic energy, of sociopaths, of psychopaths. I think it's great. I'm laughing because this is about freaking time. That's all I have to say. You've been outed and you cannot undo, unsee. You cannot. Oh, I'm pulling this from my own deck, the Empath's Journey. It's a 44 card deck. Again, I love the repeating numbers. It comes in a nice box. It has a guidebook. It's available, yada, yada, yada. So we're going to see. And then I also want to give a shout out to my son for designing the Flower of Life. He is a digital artist. Thank you for his beautiful creativity and willingness to do so. Let's see. He has so many projects on the go. Okay, what do we need to know? For this new moon, what do we need to know for our highest good? We are sticking out with this card. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we got the fire spirit coming in. Now, this is about regenerative wisdom. This is card number 35, which reduces to 8, and 8 is alchemy. 8 is magic. So, and fire. I mean, fire, we have been working with fire for many, many, many years. Fire is life. Fire is passion. It's creative. You know, they say they put a fire under it. It consumes and it gives back with light and warmth. It shines without remorse. It sparks the darkness because darkness cannot hide in the light. It's alchemical. It's also very, you go to, I don't know if you've ever been to an outdoor moon ceremony. There's dancing, there's drumming, there's, trancing. There's just a bunch of things that I love about fire. You can see it as Phoenix rising. Maybe you need to bring more of these colors into you. This is like solar plexus and sacral energy, right? Confidence and creativity. So more of that energy needs to come forward with this new moon because it's new. We're manifesting. We're aligning. So yeah, we've got the Emperor. And here's another interesting thing. The cards are very similar in color, tone, texture. Very interesting. I don't choose the card. Spirit does. These are divination tools, and you can use any tool you want. There is no right or wrong way. It is just your way. And anyone that tells you otherwise, bye. They are living in their shadow. All right. I thank you so much for being here. I'm also bringing in the energy of the golden healer. You might want to take this in a little bit. We're just taking any residual energy that's left in this space. It's being cleared away. We're cutting cords. We're also smoothing out auras, checking to see if there's any snags, any tears, any holes, any leaks of energy. Thank you, Linda. The questions were helpful. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you'd love to see more of these, please comment, share, maybe send me a private message. But I will be back in a couple weeks for the full moon because the full moon is the complete opposite of the new. It is about detoxing. It is about burning things away that no longer serve us. It's more of going into a contemplation space where moon is like, let's do this. All right. I'm sending you so much love. Bye-bye.